welcome back. The program is Saturday night. If you're just joining us, we have Nosa Omoregie in the house. Nosa is a gospel inspirational music artist. Am I right to say that?
Yeah, you could say inspirational.
Inspirational music artist.
Yes.
So on that note, we say welcome to Saturday night.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure having you.
Yes, thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Has anybody told you you're a good-looking guy?
Yes, so many times.
Many times.
My mom has told me so.
Your mom has told you?
Yes.
What about your girlfriend?
Girlfriend, long story. If I tell you, you're not going to believe.
Tell me about it. Try me.
Okay, no girlfriend for so many years in my life.
Are you a virgin?
Yes, but I'm not supposed to talk about that on air. I am, but...
Are you for real? How can a fine man like this, a Nigerian fine man like this, resist all the pretty, drop-dead, gorgeous women out there?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Tell me, please, educate us.
I was too focused, maybe too shy to have time for all that, to know whether anybody is paying attention. Or I was focused on so much. When I was in the choir, I was focused on doing the work I was supposed to do without and maintaining a good record. You know, so it's been like that throughout. I focus on what I'm there to do. I focus on getting results, and I know stuff like that, there are distractions.
So when will that right time come for you to lose your virginity?
I can't.
On your wedding night.
This is too personal. Definitely.
On your wedding night. Does it have anything to do with your religion?
I won't call it a religion. I don't have a religion. I have a belief. I have faith.
I actually admire you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't know there were men like you around. I mean, Nigerians, take a cue from this man. He's held himself really high, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so proud of you. But you don't have any plans of going into the seminary or anything like that?
No, I don't.
Okay, when the time is right.
Yeah, when the time is right.
You pick that lucky girl.
Yes. Yeah. And then, there's more to life than some things we try to make out of it. There's more to life than that. You know, people talk about fun. And fun is relative. You don't define fun as going to the club, drinking and partying. Fun is doing whatever you love to do.
And you don't feel like you missed out in any way?
Because one day we'll all leave and it won't matter at the end of the day.
Oh, wow, you're a very firm person, very principled. I like that. I like that. I like that. Now, Nosa,
yes,
by your name, we'll know that you are from the Niger Delta,
yes.
Edo State, right?
Edo State, yes.
Yes.
My father is from Edo State. My mom is from Delta State. So,
interesting. So you're a true Niger Delta guy.
Yes, Delta.
So speaking of your background, what has he taught you about life and Nigeria?
Nigeria is a wonderful country. Nigeria is, I'll start with Nigeria. Nigeria is indeed blessed. But there is an issue with our mentality. If we have the right mentality, we have the minds, we have the talents that it will take for us to rule the world if we wanted to. I discovered that when Nigerians decide to go into something, even if we like music, for instance, you find there are so many musicians who don't know how to score music, but they will play exactly what an El Clue will play. They may not be able to write it, but they will do exactly what an El Clue will do. And you know, but we have to work on our mindset, because the talent is never enough. We have to work on the mindset. We have to work on our ideology as a nation.
Now I know why you are an inspirational music artist. We want to know a bit of your background.
Okay. Yes, like I said, I was born in Lagos, Isolo.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm a Lagosian by birth.
Okay. Have you?
Yes, sir. And then my mom stayed here for a long while. So did my dad. But I had my nursery education in Warri. Then my completed nursery, then primary, then secondary, and my university education in Benin City. And I moved to Lagos in 2010. I studied electrical and electronics engineering at the University of Benin.
Wow! And today you are a musician.
Yes, I'm a man of many talents. If I develop interest in anything, it's something that when I go into it, I can do it and be good at it. But music is something that I know it affects so many people, you know. And then yeah, like you said, I'm a minister in church.
So how did you find yourself in music?
I was in the choir when I was 7. My whole family, they were in one choir or the other in church. So I found myself in church choir because I wanted to be, children's choir rather, because I wanted to be like everybody else. My father, good singer, my mom, good singer, my sisters, my elder sister, my elder brothers, good singers.
And so you are from a family of musicians?
Not active musicians, but people who did it like vocationally, and they were very good at it. So I grew up wanting to be like them. It turned out I got better
than them, and you decided to take it as a profession.
Yes, I decided to try my hands. When I was in the choir, someone said, oh, we need someone to write songs, and I took it up as a challenge and said, okay, let me try and write. And then after a while, I said, okay, let me try and write for solo performances. And then when the thing worked, because of my mindset about not being a religious person, but a person of faith, I said, I'll push this same message across, but in a different way, in a secular manner. And my belief about music is, especially in Nigeria, music is a powerful tool. What a man will take an hour to 3 hours trying to establish in speech, I can take 3 minutes to more than establish in song. Someone can ask you what to send your lyrics, and you have lyrics to send. You know, that's something that's absent, almost totally absent in Nigeria today. I think there are people in influential positions who have been able to push a mindset across because of the songs that we've been hearing. And you know, the younger generation feel nobody will listen to you if you have lyrical content. Nobody will listen to you unless you are doing the big kind of music in Nigeria, which is not true. Because if you do like a research, you find that there are people who listen to good, check phones, there are people who listen to good music, who are fond of, who listen to lyrical content, who when they find themselves in a state or one state or the other, they need a song to get them out or to help them through. You know, so there's this fallacy that Nigerians, unless you do that kind of song, because you find that people who are talented, who feel nobody will accept them if they did their own thing, so they want to sound like everybody else. You know, so that's and because of that mindset that has been passed across, everybody wants to sound the same, and it's harming the industry. And but I know it won't last long, because for instance, I know I'm inspiring people to sit up and write their songs, you know, to sit up and be professionals, to sit up and be musicians, you know, not just go into the studio, auto-tune, and then to sit up and do music. Music is not the, sorry, I discovered that in Nigeria, there's what I call the barrack woman mentality. You know, in the barracks then, when one woman starts maybe an ice cream business, everybody, and is successful, everybody else wants to start ice cream business. So in Nigeria, somebody said that in Nigeria, the fans, in Lagos especially, that the fans are not even up to the number of artists. So the artists are now more than the fans. Everybody wants to get into it, some with a good purpose, some without any purpose at all, just for the fame of it and everything. Once
upon a time in Nigeria, we actually go out there we buy books where you had lyrics written,
yes.
and you sing along.
Yes, and then it was a thing of pride that you knew the complete lyrics. You didn't have to chew your mouth through any line. You knew the complete lyrics to a certain song. It was a thing of pride.
So what's the way forward, in your own opinion?
The way forward is for the people who are up there to remember that if they live there, whatever they leave there is what the next generation will take over. And there's every tendency that things could get worse if they don't lay the foundations for change now. You know, let's be unselfish. Let's stop thinking about ourselves only. If I come out and do a certain song, I know I'll become immediately, you know, you automatically become a role model when you are placed in a certain position. You know, and because of that, you should be careful about what you leave, what legacy you leave.
Now, why I'm saying so is because of the aftermath, the effect it will have in terms of the impact it will have in the Nigerian music industry when you're talking about years to come. Like you said, in other parts of the world we have rock, well established, we have other genre of music well established, but here in Nigeria it's more of secular music. That's what we're celebrating.
Everybody has his audience. They should create space for those who, because there are people waiting for their own artists, while there are artists waiting for their own audience, their own fans. So create an opening for other genres to prosper.
So you, Nosa, as a person, how many singles do you have?
Okay, released or unreleased?
Well, the ones that have been released.
Okay,
for starters.
For starters, I released Always Pray For You first, about 4 years, almost 4 years ago.
Okay.
I was on my own then, and then I released A Star, God Bless Nigeria. I have more singles that that talk about love on a more secular, generally accepted note.
Okay, but I also noticed that your music is also tailored around the nation. You're more of a national.
Yes, I love Nigeria. I love Nigeria so much. If I were to come back, if it happens that God says, okay, are you coming back? Where do you want to come back? Which citizenship do you want to
return?
I'll say Niger.
That's nice. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. With all you're saying now, one would just assume that you've had like a formal training in music. Do you have any?
Very informal. No formal training. But I try to train myself. I try to study music theory, and I try to. I grew up in choir, so choir is like free music school. So, but I've tried to work on that.
Improve on that.
Improve on that, and learn stuff professionally. I've tried to educate myself using the internet. So
you produce yourself, you write your lyrics?
Yes, I do my own background vocals as well.
That's interesting. Yes. Only one package. Nosa?
Dividends of being in the choir for so many years.
So anybody who wants to be a good musician should start off from the choir?
No, I didn't say that, but it's a good
way to start.
Don't go to the choir. Don't join the choir because you want to learn music free of charge.
That's a pastor talking.
And that's not right. It's not right.
That's a pastor talking. Don't take advantage of the church because you want to become a musician. We get the message. We get the message. So Nosa, I will always pray for you. Like I said, it was a song. The first time I listened to it, it was very touching, very striking. And quite soothing as well. Can you explain away what informed that song?
Okay, I was thinking of people. I was thinking of people that needed to be prayed for. You know, so I started thinking of situations where people had to say goodbye, and saying goodbye most of the time, it's inevitable first of all, and then most of the time saying goodbye carries the wrong a sad emotion, and especially when you're saying goodbye to a loved one, not when you're getting rid of someone, you know. So I thought about it, why not turn the emotion to a responsibility, and instead of crying you pray, So it makes you cry less and love the person more.
Was it a personal experience?
Not
This is a follow-up from a personal experience.
People have been trying to ask me, was it your girlfriend that made it? No, it wasn't personal.
Obviously not, because you're a virgin.
Yeah, Jesus. No, let's not use the word, that word.
Are you shy?
In that light, I am, yes.
You're shy?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, Nosa,
yeah.
I will always pray for you. The texture of the voice.
Yes.
I mean, it was so beautiful. I don't know. Can you explain away that texture?
Yeah, I sing from my heart. I sing from my heart. When I'm in the studio, if I'm not in the right mood, I don't sing. I don't record.
All right, we'll pause here for a moment. Let the viewers enjoy. I will always pray for you. Courtesy of Nosa Omoregie. Saturday night, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
I go always pray for you. I go always pray for you. Make the grace of Jesus see you through. I go always pray for you. As all of us, they go our separate ways. Now go to we go to tell when we see again of how God done bless me and bless you too. I go always pray for you. And even if I fall from you, you always in my heart. It's not true, not true. I just want to let you know, say, whatever I do, I go always pray for you. We go surely meet again. And when we meet again, none of us go day in shame, but not from glory to glory. In Jesus' name, we go surely meet again. Oh, if I offend you before, forgive me, so that when we see again, you know go get TPP for me. We all need each other to see life through. So I go always pray for you. And even if I fall from you, you go always in my heart. It's not true. Hey, hey. I just want to let you know, say, whatever I do, I will always pray for you. Hey.
Welcome back. That was I Will Always Pray For You by Nosa. Yes, that was a very good one. I love that song. I love that song. So now, Nosa, you've been doing your songs all by yourself for a while, but now you've just been signed into a label?
Yes, I was doing so much on my own, by myself, you know, and that's not right.
Being on your own and being with a label, what difference has it made? What impact has it made, really?
A lot off my shoulders. I have to concentrate. I now get to concentrate more on the production.
Because you're a producer yourself.
Yes.
You write your songs.
Yes.
And you do your songs.
Yes.
So what do you really need them for?
Oh, I need like getting here in the first place. No, there's more. There's more to the financing. There's in the production process. There's what you call mixing and there's mastering. A good production can be messed up by a bad mix. So you have to pay for a good mix, Chalk City. You have to pay for a good master, Chalk City. You have to pay for a good video, Chalk City. You have to pay for good promotion, Chalk City. You have to pay for
Nosa,
everything.
Chalk City.
Chalk City.
All right, okay. So we're giving all that credit to Chalk City. That is good. That is good to hear. So, but before you joined the Chalk City label, how are you financing your project?
Wow. Most of the time it was from favors. My father was, and then I got favors from people overseas who loved my music, you know, and then favors from my pastor, my mentor, my friend. So people tried, people who were affected by the little they had heard then tried to support me so everybody else hears it, because they felt it's something everyone needs to hear.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
I want to see myself having affected Nigeria positively. There's so many things I want to achieve. I also want to find myself in an influential position in the industry where I can affect a lot of things. I can affect a change in the industry.
All right. On a final note, we started. Let's go back to where we started from.
Okay.
You are single now, and any plans of getting married soon?
Not yet.
Not yet. You still have a long time ahead of you.
Yeah.
Are you that young to want to store
young.
marriage for
I'm not that young.
long?
Football-wise, I'm young. I'm still young. I still have.
In your 30s, right?
Football-wise.
In your 30s.
Football age, I'm in my 20s.
Okay.
24. Football age.
Okay, 24. You're very young. Very young.
Football age.
Okay, what of the real one?
The real one, just wait till like 60, 70 years from now. Check the obituary poster.
Meaning you want to die at what point?
No, I said 60, 70 years from now.
So if you add it to that one, you want to get up to 90.
Let them check the poster that time by themselves. Let's not give them stress calculating on music.
Because you talk with so much wisdom. I see youth in you. I see wisdom in you.
Yeah.
So yes, there's a bit of conflict here. So I just want to place you.
No,
because why we ask these questions is, this guy is young, or this guy is at this thing, and he's achieving so much. Because you're not here to promote yourself.
Yeah.
You're actually here to inspire people, young people, old people. We can learn from each other. So that's why we ask some of these questions we ask. Not because of just asking for formality. No.
Yes, I graduated from the university in 2006. So let them calculate. See, secondary school. Should I tell them secondary school?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it's not as if a woman is coming to marry you someday. You are the one marrying it.
No.
So it's not about, okay, I'm getting too old, I'm getting too young.
It's like that.
Why not?
I can't tell them my age.
Why?
They will call me, say, you small boy, come here. Say, but I'm not in my 20s anymore.
You're in your 30s?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough. And you're not in your 40s yet?
I never near 40. I'm not near 40.
All right, Nosa, it's been a pleasure having you on Saturday night. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, so keep up the good work. We will always pray for you.
Expect more. I used to do rap before I started singing as an artist. You know, I used to do rap. So you expect a lot from me. I'm going to experiment with a lot, but it's still going to come with a message of love. You know, I was scared of writing a wedding song before, but I have a wedding song. I have so many things coming up.
There's so much passion.
Expect so much more.
So much more, yes.
I will always pray for you.
Yes, we will always pray for you as well. Nosa has promised that you should expect so much from his creator, because he's just out to give you what you want. So we should be expecting.
Yes.
Anytime soon, right?
Yes.
Anytime soon, yes. So thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Saturday Night. Until next week, when we come up with another interesting guest. It's been Saturday night. Good night.